Hello! Hi everybody. I hope everything's going well. I hope quarantine is going well. I hope everyone's staying happy and healthy and safe. And yeah, so I wish everyone the best. So to introduce my project, I did a painting. This little painting right here. So, like, how I started this off is when we first got this project, I immediately was, like, my brain was already, like, turning, and I had this idea, like, straight off the bat. I had this brilliant idea that I was gonna do this painting, and I wanted it to be kind of a sequence painting, where it kind, like, I'll just show you. So, it's, like, Frodo, and he, like, looks out, like, along this path, and the path has, like, these scenes that I've chosen from the first volume of the Lord of the Rings. And so I just had this idea that it was just like him like looking out, like, outside his door of, like, the adventure that lies ahead, like what's gonna happen. And so I used a lot of reference images for it, like a lot of movie, like the Peter Jackson movie. I referenced a lot of, like, the actors who played these characters as images for how this was gonna turn out. They don't look anything alike, so that's on me. I definitely don't think this is the best work I've ever done, but it gets the point across. But yeah, so it's all execution. The execution just wasn't there like I hoped it would be. But so I used a mix of watercolor and acrylic. Watercolor for the base, like the grass and the sky, and then acrylic for everything else. So yeah. Wasp. Starting off at the beginning. So we have Frodo and Sam, and it's just kind of, this wasn't really based on any scene. This was just kind of like how I pictured it. It was like him just standing in his doorway, and Sam just being outside of it, being like, with his hand out, being like, let's go on an adventure, Mr. Frodo. Like, this is like the start of the adventure. The next scene I chose was when Sam, Frodo, Merry, and Pippin run into Old Man Willow and get into a wee bit of trouble, and then Tom Bombadil, right here, comes and saves the day. And then the next scene that I chose, that I kind of was trying to reference here, was when we first meet Strider / Aragorn. And so this was one of the images that I found online of him, and I did the best that I could to try to make it look like Strider. And then we have the Council of Elrond that I chose here. It's right there. And also a reference image that I found online from the movie. It was a little blurry. I couldn't find, like, a clear one, or my Wi-Fi just wasn't making anything clear. So 3 of them have bodies, and the rest of them are floating heads. So luckily, Elrond, Gandalf, and Frodo are all lucky enough to have bodies. And then the next one that I decided I wanted to do was when Gandalf faced off against the Balrog at the bridge of Khazad-dûm. I hope I said that right. But yeah, so we have little Gandalf here, and he has a sword and a staff, and he's facing off against the Balrog. Once again, a reference image I found online, kind of how it's not exactly the same because it doesn't look anything alike, but the idea came from a reference image online. And then right here we have we have Sam and Frodo, and this is when my dog, this is when they break off from the rest of the Fellowship. And once again, a scene that I referenced from the movie. It's when Frodo is in the boat and he's about to leave, and Sam, like, wakes up and he sees him leaving, and he's like, no, Mr. Frodo, like, we're in this together. And yeah, So this is my project. It was fun to do, for sure. Definitely if I have a chance, I'll try to do it a little better next time. Like, execution-wise, this is something that, ooh, Artemis! Something that I like better. But yeah, that's it. That's my project. I hope you liked it. I hope the rest of quarantine goes well, and I wish everyone the best. But goodbye from me and my painting and my dog. Bye.